So if someone's recorded a whole song, they've never made a rough mix out of it, they don't really know what they've got in their arrangement and their production. They've likely just been recording a bunch of stuff and kind of hoping for the best that at some point it's going to fall into place and someone will make it work. Whereas like an artist that's like built up the rough mix while they're recording, it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to sound nice or anything, but it should just be intent there of how loud is the vocal, how loud is this little melodic piece? Is it a main thing that sits out the front? Is it a little background thing? Like what's the purpose of that thing being in there? What's the main instrument? Is the piano what the song is based around, or is it the acoustic guitar or whatnot? You know, they're not just recording a piano, recording acoustic guitar and let the mixer make it work. Like, so when there's a good rough mix that's been done, I'll always use it as a blueprint for the mix. And I set it up in my studio that I can just hit a button and listen to the rough mix at any time and flip between my mix and the rough mix. And often I'll spend a lot of time on my mix and I kind of wonder where to go next or what to do with it. And I'll flick to the rough mix and I realize that I've been going in the wrong direction with something and I've been emphasizing the wrong things and chasing the wrong things or whatnot. And they had a different thing going on in their rough mix. Or maybe I've made the mix sound great and it sounds huge and massive and it really slaps you in the face, but it's lost like the vibe or the soul that the rough mix had, something unique about that they really liked. I'll have to, figure out what that is and do that. So yeah, I really like having a good rough mix, and the better the rough mix, the better that kind of benchmark is of what my mix has to be. So if it is like a well-made rough mix, it sounds great and it's like, kind of like release quality, it really makes you kind of step up your game. You have to work really hard to justify why they're paying you to mix it and actually make it sound better and feel better than what the rough mix is. So yeah, I don't necessarily have a way of like, muting everything and then bringing up the kick drum and then bringing up the snare drum and bringing up the bass and bringing up the guitars and the keyboards and whatnot. I kind of start with everything and I hope that what they send me matches the rough mix at least. So that's my starting point. If it's not, I figure out why it's not and what's changed and I'll try and kind of match it.